CVR English. Today we are in a special discussion about population vision of Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Chandrababu Naidu garu. He himself told in many events that population of South India and especially Andhra should be increased eventually. There are many reasons for these words by him. Let us know what is Chandrababu Naidu vision behind population growth. Today, to discuss about this particular topic, we have Sridharji with us. He is also known as COVID man. So let us discuss today's population vision with Sridharji. Namaste Sridharji.
Namaste Shekhar.
So tell me your opening remarks on this population vision. Why? Because many northern states have much more population than required, whereas compared to South Indian states, many states have less population than required. How can we see this, and what are the inner and depth of the words came from Chandrababu Naidu ji about the increasation of population?
Actually, if you see Elon Musk words recently, he told one thing, like population decrease is danger than global warming.
Okay.
Because in the future we may need like good technical youth, because lot of people are getting older, like 60 plus age. If you see the TFR, that is total fertility rate of southern India, that is 1.6, but as well as if you see northern India, it's almost 2.1. So the southern states, the population is getting decreased, and one more thing is, most of our population is above 60 plus, and if it is 60 plus, then the youth cannot participate in much programs. That's the reason Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh said, for local body elections is the must if you have 2 and above children. But that is good also, because as we discussed, Elon Musk said, actually I think a lot of people, you might know that Elon Musk has 12 children.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, but a lot of people don't know that. But he is implementing that. The reason he told is like decreasing deficiency of population is danger than global warming. When it comes to technology is the best when we use together. Like a lot of schemes in Andhra Pradesh, I think tomorrow the WhatsApp governance is going to start it, because they have vision like Swarnandhra Pradesh 2047. Like earlier when Chandrababu was in power, he told 2020, but that time lot of people laughed anything like what is 2020, he is starting some nonsense, insane things. But now you see Hyderabad now.
True.
So that is because of Chandrababu's vision. But unfortunately he failed in electric reforms. So but that is required for the nation, that is required for the country. Lot of countries like South Korea, Japan, Italy, Spain, they are facing this problem, and their governments are encouraging people to get more children.
In fact, I think after Putin, Chandrababu Naidu is the person who said to increase the population. See, why Putin said the reason is because of the war, due to the demolition of the men's population in Russia. Putin said for that reason. But when coming to Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu's words, when I go into specific remote places of Andhra Pradesh, which are such beautiful that we can't even compare Kashmir with such places.
Yes.
We have that many specified tourist places in Andhra Pradesh.
Yes.
When we go 10 years or 12 years back, we used to have someone or the other people who can guide over there or who are residing over there. When we go now, we don't see people over there. Only old age people who are just waiting for their final moments to come in. Only they are visible in such places. So how can we see this? The increase of old aged population and the decrease of young population, especially in the villages and remote areas.
Yes, like as we just discussed, our southern TFR, that is total fertility rate, is 1.6, as when compared to northern state it's 2.1%. And the more problem, if you see AP and Telangana is producing lot of jobs which people are coming from Bihar and Uttar Pradesh.
True.
Like, I'll tell you one more example. Like, this is based on delimitation. Like, Uttar Pradesh has 80 MP seats now.
True.
After delimitation may come in 2026, it might increase 48 seats in Uttar Pradesh.
Okay.
But when it comes to southern states, Karnataka may get 8 seats, Telangana may get 2 seats, Andhra may get 2 seats, Kerala -1, they may lose 1, and Tamil Nadu 3 MP seats extra. So when compared to, see, the Finance Grants Commission has given 30,000 crores to UP. When combined to all southern states, 5 states, it is 28,000 plus. So just imagine, it is not even equivalent to one stage.
True.
So that's the reason Chandrababu Naidu is asking to grow more, children, like, like our fertility rate should be increased. Actually, the funny thing is nowadays lot of people getting married, but there is no concept. There is no DINK, dual income, but no kids.
Yeah, this is latest trend
which is going on. And as well as, a lot of couples, they are going with, they are limited to 1 children. And lot of, if you see on the roads, lot of infertility centers are there. Because our food standards are changed. Our, physical exercise standards are changed. Our costly living is changed. Our health is very, very worst going on. Because if you see any, restaurants and all these things, every day the, food safety officers are raiding on them, and they are seeing cockroaches, lizards, plastic, cigarette pieces, like this you can expect.
Especially in Telangana, they are like forcing on every restaurant and they are checking.
Yes.
Whenever the Telangana government's food check authorities are going into some specified restaurants and checking, they are not small telas or something else. Big restaurant chains which are multinational and so on, they are facing very worst situations. That
Yes.
kind of food we are consuming by paying.
Right. And lot of, the Chinese salt, especially, which is cancerous and more dangerous to health.
Chinese salt, which is also used in this this fast food centers, it's also called Ajinomoto. Actually,
right.
it's a banned item in India, but still we are the thing is available in such a stock that anyone can go to any common kirana shop and get that.
You can get that, right. So this is the healthy. See, actually, anyway, government has ready to produce our income. If you see, GSDP of Andhra Pradesh, it has increased like anything from the past government to this government by 4%, and 16 lakh crores of income generated in this current year. Just imagine, the visionary of Chandrababu Naidu sir, and and the government, because whenever he is talked about 2020, everyone laughed, but now everyone has a key on his implementation, because he has shown one role model of Cyberabad, that is now today Hyderabad. Because when he got an appointment with the Bill Gates, the Microsoft founder, initially he didn't give, but later on he has given more than an hour. So that is very important to us, and after this, so many companies came to Hyderabad.
Actually, few of my friends from TDP says that if Gujarat has Modi, Andhra has Chandrababu Naidu.
Yeah, because our United Andhra Pradesh has Chandrababu Naidu. Because of Chandrababu Naidu, lot of people settled in US, and other parts of Telugu people settled in abroad.
Yeah, but he was arrested, we were able to see it.
Yes, because because he was the IT man. Frankly saying, he was the IT man. Because actually in 90s he used, like late 90s, he used the technology, internet technologies, and he adapted and used it. Because he is the man. Yesterday I was seen in one of the interviews. Now he is preparing for the WhatsApp governance. You don't need to go to any office. Just WhatsApp. If you don't want to type also, just you can speak so that AI will translate. Then accordingly officers will come to your home and they ask you, what do you want? You want ration card, or you want birth certificate, or you want some other certificate? In the same way, he will be producing 150 plus services. That is the real face of technology. Because already we just spoke, when technology brings people together, that is the greatest advantage of it.
Yeah, just like UPI.
UPI, right.
One more thing to discuss about this, Sridharji, because when India is take by historic or take by statistical views, India is a country which is morely based on agriculture,
Yes.
rather than technology or any other thing.
Yes.
But when we go into remote places of Andhra Pradesh or Telangana, which is when combined Andhra Pradesh, it's known as rice bowl of India.
Correct.
Andhra Pradesh is used to be called as Annapurna of Bharata Bhumi.
Right.
From there, now everyone is settled in US, UK or somewhere else. The main cultural growth of this state is demolishing day by day. How
Yes.
can we see this? Because if there is no one to grow in fields or any other things, from if no one is doing agriculture, from where can we get food? We can't get the food by technology, right?
Yes.
How can we see this?
The state government of Andhra Pradesh has, spraying some kind of, liquids and all this using drones. Now this is the advantage of technology, which they can, bypass all the agriculture old methods and adapt new technologies, so that definitely our Annapurna will again come in the future. That name again, it will be branded again in the future for Andhra Pradesh, because we produce lot of rice and lot of other products which are very good quality compared to other states.
One more thing, sir, when vision population, while we are discussing this issue, I have one more thing to talk about. It is Andhra Pradesh is the biggest importer of shrimp to the world.
Correct.
Andhra Pradesh nearly contributes about 70% of shrimp to India.
Yes.
When you go to Delhi or when you go to some other landlocked states, when you ask in the markets that where are you getting this product from, either it may be a shrimp, either it may be fish, or it may be any other seafood, 80% of the people say that we are importing this from Andhra Pradesh.
Yes.
How is now present TDP government looking over this issue like how can they develop more and more from 70 to, can they increase it?
Definitely, because the last government ruined Andhra Pradesh like hell. Because lots of they conducted entrepreneur forum, they conducted international summits, but see, they simply acted and they duplicated with all the fake people and submitted that these are the investors. But right now, after the NDA government formed in the center, like hundreds of crores of investment made into Amravati. So that is the example showing that Andhra Pradesh is going very well in the future, and definitely it will reach Swarna Andhra Pradesh by 2047. Like you can compare with US, you can compare with some other countries. Definitely there is no doubt at all, because the Hyderabad is the perfect example of it.
How are you Sridharji, how are you looking into this combination of Chandrababu garu, Lokesh garu and Shri Pawan Kalyan garu? Because three of them are unique characters by themselves.
Yes.
And they possess individual personality and they possess individual capabilities by themselves.
Yes.
How can this trio help Andhra Pradesh in growth?
See, the one and only vision for Andhra Pradesh is Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu garu. There is no doubt about it, because under his direction everything is driven out. Everything is going good. Everything is he's adopting technology. He's adopting all the aspects, and he's taking the new railway zones. He's building the new highway constructions. And see, if you see in the 6 months of span, like when the center government, India government is formed, lots of rail arrangements, rail networks, and lots of road networks has been come into place of Andhra Pradesh. That clearly shows how much he has the infrastructure development.
One more thing, sir. Yesterday, Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu garu has given a press meet. He was explaining all the thing about GSDP, SDP and all. How can we see this? Because after 5 years of destruction and 5 years of economic collapse of the state, how can we see this? After his explanation yesterday, how can we see these things?
Actually, a lot of people not much aware about GSDP. Gross development wealth, GSDP means economy like of the state. You can say just economy of the state. Okay. It's a gross income of the state. So you can see it has increased 13 lakh crore from the last year to this year, and per capita income of each and every person is 2,68,000. Yes. So that itself shows there is a 4 plus percentage increase for 1 year. Just his target is to get it increased by 15%.
Okay.
So that itself shows how the technology and ease of doing are doing best for the state, because see, actually there was no capital at all.
True.
So now their capital is Amravati, and they want to develop like like any other city, like Hyderabad, another Hyderabad. So that itself GSDP shows. So this is the growth of the state because GSDB itself can measure the growth of the state.
How are you seeing, like, can YSRCP grow again in Andhra Pradesh? Because in the recent press meet, Nara Lokesh have said that we are trying to get investment from many parts of the country and many parts of the globe, but investors are asking that will again Jagan Mohan Reddy get back into power, and he'll do again the same things what he have done in 2019 to 2024. Many Lokesh himself said that people are asking me assurance that Jagan will never come. How can you see this? Will Jagan can come back?
No, Jagan will never come back, because the ruin he has done for the Andhra Pradesh, like Hawaii he ruined the Andhra Pradesh, people will never ever forget for next 10 generations, because there is no employment, there is no infrastructure, there is no industries, there is no companies, there is no, he didn't even develop single sector, especially see, he has ruined like all the departments, like anything, where people understood that if they vote for YSRCP again, so it will be another, another African country, something like that, another African state. There is no doubt about it.
Okay, coming back to our main agenda, population vision. See, the sudden decline in the population is because the health issues, as we discussed earlier. But in my personal research, I got to know this. During last 5 years or before that, consumption of illegal drugs and substances like weed and all had become very common in South Indian states. That is the reason the count of many people are getting down, and many IVF centers are growing. And
rehab centers.
Yeah, rehabilitation centers are growing, and especially students from 7th to inter second year are getting spoiled.
See, lot of YSRCP cadre and mostly MLAs, big leaders, so they entertained this ganjai mafia, the weed mafia. So popularly it was called Ganjai Andhra Pradesh. But now people realize, because if they take weed or anything, they will lose their power, they will lose their mind, and they will do anything. They don't have control on their mind. But now they understood that so we don't want to travel in this way, because if development is going on, definitely people will vote for development, and they will be part of the development also, because if jobs are getting created in Andhra Pradesh, because the AI universities, or lot of universities are now about to come, and one more thing, Tesla also may come to Andhra Pradesh. I hope definitely it will come. There is no doubt about it, because Elon Musk and all these guys knows the power of Chandrababu. So because Chandrababu is not, don't see him Chandrababu as a CMR leader.
No, he was
CEO of Andhra Pradesh.
Yeah, he actually Chandrababu Naidu is the person who got Kia, which is a branded company from South Korea. He got that company manufacturing hub all the way to Rayalaseema, not even in the capital, where he is showing his chest.
Yes, that was a part of Penukonda nearby Bangalore highway.
Yes.
It was a good actually movement, because it was very close to Bangalore airport, and people can easily travel to Bangalore airport, because Hyderabad is too far, and most over the backward region of Rayalaseema will develop like anything, because Kia is an international company.
And when the Kia company came and started its operations in Andhra Pradesh, many people were making joke of it. Who will use such a luxury vehicle in Andhra Pradesh, or who else is interested? We got many vehicles in India. They were speaking hell lot of things when they were not in power. Example, YSRCP and many other parties, CPI, CPM and all. But now when we compare the sales of Kia, or when compare the usage of Kia cars, I think in not only in South India, and especially in the market like Delhi, Punjab and Uttar Pradesh or Bihar also, even in northeast states also, Kia is selling out like a hot cake.
Like if you go and see the roads, so just go in the traffic time in the evening, out of 10 you will definitely see 4 to 5 of Kia.
Yeah,
that's it. But that's that we can see in the practical itself. There is no doubt Kia has developed such a big company. It's honor, we are pleasure to get it into Andhra Pradesh. Now, like maybe we expect Tesla to come, but that is one of the, it's not because of any other leaders, because lots of companies came to Andhra Pradesh because of Chandrababu's vision, because when McKinsey was prepared the 2020 vision, like a lot of people, lot of people laughed about it. It won't be possible. Like many other CPI leaders, from Congress leaders from Andhra Pradesh, that time United Andhra Pradesh told that it was never ever impossible. But now today we can see how many Microsoft data centers, Amazon data centers. Now we all see, if you go to Gachibowli and all areas, like one day Rajinikanth told, he felt like in New York.
Yeah,
so that
Malaysia.
is Malaysia, New York. He is not from our state. He belongs to some other next state.
And one more thing, if we look into this population vision,
Yes.
When we compare the GST, what we pay to center and what we get back from center is directly or indirectly proportional to a population. Is this true?
Somewhat, I agree with that, because whatever we give, we are not getting that much. Just like we discussed, right? The UP itself, getting 30,000 crore from Finance Grant Commission, as well as the entire 5 states of combo of, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Puducherry, and Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. It's not even getting 28,000. So that itself, see, definitely there is a need of, increase in the population, because the older population is getting younger. We need the youth. See, as Vivekananda said, the youth can change the country like anything. Now we are lacking youth. So that's whatever Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu said. So we need to increase our youth. So that's see, as like nowadays, Japan and South Korea and Italy, Spain, some part of Europe also encouraging parents to produce people more children, so that there is nothing wrong in that, because when we see in olden days, like people used to hum do hamare do, like in Telugu we have a quotation,
Sorry to interrupt you, Sridharji. Actually, few of my friends from BJP and another parties which are see, I don't want to name them specifically.
Okay.
Non-Congress party, let us consider it as non-Congressy parties or non-India Alliance parties. Many of my colleagues or many of my friends said that due to Indira Gandhi, directly South India is facing this population problem. Why? Because when during emergency, when Indira Gandhi ji conducted this what do you say, Nasbandi program, most of the program was seriously and horrifically conducted in South India rather than North India.
Correct.
If you go, Bihar still has a very good population of youth.
Right.
Uttar Pradesh still has a very good population of youth.
Yes.
Jharkhand has a very good population of youth.
Yes.
Rajasthan has a very good population of youth. Even Haryana.
Yes,
well, in that
small
case,
states.
Punjab, any other northern states have very good youth population when compared to South India.
Yes.
Or else, when we go to this multilinguistic idea,
yes.
South India, 80% of South Indians who are properly qualified can speak Hindi.
Yes.
Good or bad?
Yes, somewhat we can manage.
Yeah, we can manage. But any guy who comes from North India can't even survive here.
Never. Because
Yes.
Because of the national language. See, actually the problem with see, we have 543 MP seats in the center.
Yes.
Like we have 140 crores already crossed India. For 140 crores we have 543 MPs. Like if you see United Kingdom, so they have hardly 6 crores plus, but they have 600 plus MPs. So just see, one clear example I'll give you here. Instead of talking about that one, Malkajgiri has 31 lakh voters.
True.
So one MP is there.
One of the Asia's biggest
Asia's biggest constituency.
Yes.
Even I belong to that constituency. And see Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep has only 50,000 people. One MP is there. So see, really, I'm frankly telling. See, that delimitation and population has to be equal in all areas, so that people will never fight. You are north, I am south, because I believe nation first.
True.
We all are true. We all are Indians. First, we all are Indians. That is the reason, at least politicians shouldn't encourage these kind of, issues between south and north, because
DK Suresh and few other people, no one will talk about
yes.
such issues.
Yes.
No, is this true? Like either it may be Nasbandi, either it may be multilinguistic, is strictly followed in south, was never followed in north. Is this true?
Yes, that's somewhat true only, because that's the we have less population, and we are losing our delimitation seats also. I told you, right, in Kerala we might lose one seat, and north UP, like UP already has 80 seats. They might be getting 48.
500 plus MLAs.
Yes.
I think Yogi Adityanath remembers only 10-15
That's
MLAs.
it, because it's very hard to remember that many MLAs,
500
right?
MLAs. How can someone remember?
Correct.
One more thing, sir. My specific doubt is when we look at a parliament session, see, we have many member of parliaments from South India and many cabinet ministries also from South India. When I myself personally see a parliament session, I can count only few people who are representing South India. Like few people like Tejasvi Surya or Ram Mohan Naidu, Pemasani Chandrasekhar. I can literally count on my fingers who are representing South India in the way we wanted, rather than, see, Kumaraswamy Garu is also a central minister.
Correct.
He is also representing South India, Karnataka.
Yes.
Tejasvi Surya is also a Bangalore, Karnataka person. He is also MP. He is also representing Karnataka. Though he is not a cabinet ministry.
Correct.
He has a BJYM. He is BJYM national president.
Yes.
So he is almost all equal to a cabinet rank.
Correct.
So either it may be Tejasvi Surya or it may be Kumaraswamy.
Yes.
Either it may be Ram Mohan Naidu or it may be Pemasani Chandrasekhar, or
Yes.
let us take the example of our very own Bandi Sanjay ji or Kishan Reddy ji or any other person. See, only few of them are recognized. But when we speak about other leaders like JP Nadda or Anurag Singh Thakur or Kangana Ranaut or you name anyone, the focus or the prime limelight which North Indian MPs or so-called politicians are getting, South Indian politicians or whether it may be cabinet ministries are also lacking that limelight. How can we see this?
It's not exactly they are lacking limelight. Maybe media, is showing they are highlighted
Exactly.
or
That
something
is
like
what the
that.
point is.
But definitely we have a great leaders. We have a great leaders irrespective of their parties from. See our PV Narasimha Rao. He has a great visionary. He ran the minority government, even though Congress was in minority. He did like good economical reforms. Like that, there are so many rulers are there, but still maybe because of media or because of some issues, we are not much highlighted.
True.
Because we have so many, central ministers from,
See,
Karnataka.
Devegowda ji was never represented in the way Manmohan Singh ji was represented.
Right.
PV Narasimha Rao ji was never represented in the way Manmohan Singh ji was represented.
Yes.
So this ultimately a common man from down south will be affected mentally or not.
So definitely he will affect mentally because they might think that only Hindi belt is nominated, not Telugu, like Telugu belt or Tamil belt or South belt.
Ultimately the division arises from here.
Arises, but you don't think in that way because we have to think in long-term ways. Because how we can grow our population and get more MP seats. If you have more MP seats, definitely we'll fight more than Bihar or UP like that. So that is our agenda. And Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh Chandrababu Naidu Garu also said the same thing. A lot of people said that who will give me money for my children, third children. See, don't think in a smaller visions because you think in a larger vision. Because see, one point of time, China's population is more than India.
True.
Now China's population is less than India. So that's that only a visionary leader can only expect and imagine this kind of thing.
Not only Chandrababu Garu, I think
Stalin also.
No, not only Stalin. If we remember the olden days, in 2014, when the MP elections was happening for the new prime ministerial candidate, Narendra Modi ji in Aapki Adalat, he himself told that 100 crore का देश है जी दुनिया में प्रेशर हम बनाएंगे, हम क्यों प्रेशर लेंगे दुनिया से. From there, we are demolishing we are seeing the decrease of our youth rate.
Yes, because if you see countries like US, lots of techies are from India, especially from South
People from Silicon Valley.
Yes.
Actually, this is a fact. Silicon Valley, many of the properties are owned by Indians.
Yes.
In England, in UK, major property is owned by Indians, not by Brits or not by any others. After Indians, major properties are owned by Pakistanis.
Yes.
Which is a shame for Brits.
Yes. See, the point one we need to observe is, the technology aspirants, that the technical part of the country are in southern states, especially in Andhra and Telangana, because lots of we open AI, chat GPT or Gemini AI, we have seen so many people representing their leads in their companies. Because see, when compared to North India, the technology part is more here. Like just everyone knows that if you go to Amirpet, you will see nowadays everything is online, but in some point of time, lots of coaching centers people used to come from North India, even Bangalore and some other parts of the state. So that's all IT boom came because of Chandrababu Naidu, because he developed a stone in Andhra Pradesh with the form of high-tech city. So that is future for IT now.
One more thing, sir, when we come to this South Indian population issue, see, sir, if we have got enough population or a good healthy population, only South India has the access to sea route.
Yes.
Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh.
Yes.
Only this 4-5 states has the accessibility to water. Though the previous government, YSRCP, was blind to acknowledge this, still the Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, have given many ports to Andhra Pradesh.
Yes.
How are these sea routes helpful for youth in future or now?
See, definitely it will be useful like anything, because if you want to export or import, the port plays a major role. If you don't have a port, definitely you are lacking something, which Telangana is lacking now. But Andhra Pradesh doesn't have that part, because Andhra has a lot of ports, but at least we can use them. But still, a lot of exports and import, and state will get the foreign income also, anything, foreign currency also, anything, with the form of GST, with the form of taxes, with the form of all the laws.
One more thing, sir. Here, when we come to this issue called state GSDP,
Okay.
many people say that after the YSRCP rule, the increase rate in GSDP or per capita income, or whether you may take any agricultural growth or technological growth, industrial growth or anything, everything has stopped. Now, there are many challenges in front of Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu ji and IT Minister Sri Narayan Lokesh ji. My prime doubt here is we have many depth also. See,
Yes.
there are many depth behind Andhra Pradesh.
Yes.
This present government, NDA, which is led by Chandrababu Naidu ji, they have to fulfill the debts which are done by previous government, and they have to prepare their own capital, and they have to increase the state GSDP or state per capita income, or they have to develop the state. There are many challenges in front of this. What is the way you are seeing where Chandrababu Naidu ji and NDA government can come out of this problem?
See, Chandrababu Naidu was the main player when the 2000 led NDF-1 was formed, because he was
the convener.
He was the convener, and he developed that time. It was United Andhra Pradesh. He developed like anything. Now Chandrababu Naidu and Nitish Kumar is playing very good, vital role in the NDA 2. I mean NDA
3.2.
Yeah, 3.0. Then you can expect, see a lot of progress we can see in Amravati, a lot of progress we can see in parts of Andhra Pradesh. So that itself says, they are collision, double engine sarkar. You can say, even though it's a collision, but double engine sarkar. Center, their party is there, state, their party is there. So they are developing each other. There is no doubt about it. Andhra will boom like anything. Definitely in the supervision of Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu, Andhra will flourish like anything.
Sir, one more common point I have. Many people told me about this, but I have never met a person who can ask this question very openly.
Yes.
Whether it may, two central parties are there very actively in this country, sir. There was a third central party which is in the deathbed,
Yes.
which is CPI or CPM.
Yeah, almost gone.
Almost, sorry, it's in the deathbed. NDA, BJP, which is a part and parcel of NDA, and the leader of NDA is a prime part of the government of the state now.
Yes.
When we see before the elections of 2024, sir, Rahul Gandhi, the leader of opposition, did a yatra called Bharat Jodo Yatra.
Yes.
He spent a very good number of days in Tamil Nadu. He spent a very good number of days in Wayanad, which he represented and which is now being represented by his sister,
Right.
Priyanka Gandhi Vadra.
Yes.
After that, he spent a very good time in Karnataka, because they were in the government in the particular state called Karnataka.
Yes.
And after that, they came to Telangana, which they won eventually. But only Rahul Gandhi spent only 2-3 days in Andhra Pradesh, which they divided very harshly. How can we see this? Rahul Gandhi is not even caring about a state.
So that's why the Congress
In
room.
fact, YS Jagan also one of his friends,
Yes.
I mean previous friends.
Yes. So that's the reason, Congress has devastated like anything in Andhra Pradesh. So people are given a good lesson to them. That's why, we can expect. See, they won 0, right? last election 0, this election 0, they didn't even compete anywhere. So people understood that. So if someone does something wrong to the one people, definitely people will revenge with the votes. There is no doubt about it. If somebody is not doing well, then definitely people has to do alternative.
One more thing, sir. When KCR was in power from 2014 to 2019 in Andhra Pradesh,
Yes.
When
Telangana.
when the same NDA-led government was in Andhra Pradesh, which was led by Chandrababu Naidu, both the states were fighting with each other for the development.
Yes.
Like, we'll grow more than you. No, we are not less than you. We'll also grow more than you.
Yes.
Now the situation is, Telangana have more deaths than me? No. Andhra has more debts than me. What is the reason behind this?
See,
Because both are debts.
see, actually, when Telangana was formed, it was surplus states.
True.
If surplus economy was there. But KCR ruined Telangana like anything. So anyway, that's another theory. So end of the time, people has to vote for Congress because of KCR failures. So accordingly, the same will happen there. Like, if the government doesn't operate well, definitely people will go for the alternative. Like, YSRCP has ruined Andhra Pradesh like anything. People are, very intellectual. Andhra people are very intellectual and clever minded. So they obviously voted for, Telugu Desam and alliances.
Sir, before I conclude this discussion, sir, what is population that much important for Andhra Pradesh?
Really, definitely, but not only Andhra Pradesh, especially South, because lots of Kerala people have settled in Gulf countries. So
True. Kerala is true.
So they are not contributing anything to there because they settle somewhere else. Most of them are migrating, and Tamil Nadu also, Stalin also, really supported Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu. Hum 16, hum 16. There is a quotation. There is a saying in like Tamil, 16 means all wealthiness will come. Like Stalin said, see, we cannot produce really 16 people. That's very tough nowadays. But at least that all 16 elements should be there. But definitely, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Puducherry, and Kerala. Definitely, we need to increase our population much, and we need to represent more MPs from southern India, so that at least our problem will come. Like we have given a Malkajgiri and Lakshadweep example. Like that, definitely we have to increase more people. Like accordingly, government also should give their job culture, produce jobs, develop infrastructure. Automatically, jobs will come. So that is what Chandrababu Naidu is doing now, because he is developing infrastructure so that people and companies will come automatically. See, we have seen example, right? Kia came to one of the rural villages of Penukonda.
Yes.
So there are a lot of employment generated there, right? Even you can see Korean restaurants in Penukonda.
Yes.
Supermarkets. Supermarkets. See how people from that area coming and developing structure here. So that is the visionary of Chandrababu Naidu.
If you go to Anantapur, we can find French colonies.
Correct.
Nobody believes this.
Nobody believes that, because if in Hyderabad, Puducherry or Goa, that's a different matter. See, not only if something is not going good, definitely that will collapse. Like recently, Goa also collapsed with the tourism. Gone because of unnecessary policies.
True.
See, the local taxi mafia is not encouraging the corporate companies like Uber, Ola. So they are charging like anything. Obviously, people who want to visit Goa, they diverted.
Same thing is happening with Bangalore. You
Correct.
should learn Kannada. You should learn Kannada.
Yes, see,
but that's not right.
That's not right. See, because as you told, right, we are Indian first compared to Kannada or Telugu or some other thing. We are Indians first, and we should respect.
Sir, I respect Sri Krishna Devaraya a lot, sir.
Correct.
Though he is a Kannadiga,
Yes.
he said that Desha Bhashalandu Telugu lessa.
Yes.
See, that was our culture.
That was our culture. See, whichever is great, we have to really respect.
Yes.
There is no doubt about that. So then, if you see in that aspect, definitely our vision should be great, and the visionary leaders will come, and people will really grow. But if you do quarrel for small things, definitely we cannot grow further.
So this was a special discussion with COVID man Sridhar ji. So let us conclude today's subject, population vision, by Sri Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu. Let us meet with another guest and another topic in another episode. Until then, keep watching CVR English. Jai Hind.
Dhanyawad. Thank you.